Hello everyone, welcome, and yes, big changes are afoot. It's kind of funny coming at the title for your video before you've actually decided to restart or hit record. Anyway, yes, so as most of you know, I have got, oh, is it there? Somewhere there it is. Next to that t-shirt that's hanging up for effect. Not doing a very good job of it. It was meant to have the GW row on display. Oh well. But yes, just there is my 009 Charles. So as you know, I started 009 gauge. I'm super excited about that, doing a layout with Greg, possibly another little layout somewhere, not sure yet. Main focus is at the minute though, I really want to get this LMS one started. For those who watched the stream yesterday will know I'm with the LMS, the LNER. I want sound, and the whistles are kind of putting me off. They're very squeaky, and at one point I was fine with it, but as I've got older, I'm not so au fait intolerant with the squeaky whistles. In person they're probably fine, it's just in the realms of a speaker. I'm going to try and keep the chatter down, because I had a comment on my stream yesterday saying maybe less talking and more train action. There's going to be zero train action on this one, I'm afraid, but I'm going to try and keep the talking down as well. I'm still open. I did ask how would they suggest I ran more trains, given it's a single track branch line terminus, and I explained that I had one engine DCC fitted that was suitable, otherwise it was going to have to be something Great Western, probably that or that, which is the Mogul or the Duke Dog, but anyway, I digress. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that stream, and that comment hasn't annoyed me, by the way. I just like to invite, because if they got a genuine suggestion, I can either go, huh, that's a cool idea, I'll do that, I'll try that out, or now the reason I didn't do that is because X, Y, and Z, and they can get an explanation. It's meant to be a friendly thing, it's a genuine question, but it's just one of those things. There was nothing about, oh, enjoyed that, but I think perhaps could have done with a bit more of this or something like that. No, it was just a straight negative comment. So just think about that when you're making comments, folks. It's just one of them things, that hasn't bothered me. It's bothered me enough to bring it up now, but yeah. And ironically, what am I doing? Anyway, yes, so as many of you know, again, here, all the N-gauge, right? That's all Japanese N-gauge. And I want a bit of a break from N-gauge. That's one I'm currently working on the 009 right now as well. So, what I am doing though is playing with my mainline trains. I want to stand a gauge railway. However, I watched, initially it started with, I watched interview with two chaps from Hornby, and I was a bit like, okay, because one of the things they kept saying was, we want to be honest, we want to be honest, we want to be honest. And that's great, really commendable, really super commendable. However, the only thing I will say there is, in the vein of honesty, one of those two guys, I'm not going to say which one, I spoke to at the Gaydon show. And I said, I know you can't tell me exact dates, I'm not looking for exact dates, I'm just looking for roughly when, what, because I like Great Western. That's why the t-shirt was meant to be strategic, but I love the Great Western, I love my pannier tanks, and I really want a pannier tank in every gauge I can. Basically, I love an O gauge one, I've got a 001, I've got an N gauge one, I love a TT one as well, would be nice as well, wouldn't it? And so just have one in every gauge. And I was told to keep an eye out for early this year. Obviously, he said early next year, so that's now. And the J50's come out, and the pannier is on the horizon still, and it's just like, the castle is higher up. From what I understand, from more videos I've watched since then, the castle's higher up. And I was sort of like, oh no, I'll stick with 00, because it's sort of, it's Hornby or nothing, isn't it, for locos and stock, apart from the wagons that Pico's brought out. But then I started thinking about it differently, and I thought, I'll watch another few of these Peachy videos. He's a lovely guy, by the way, check out his channel. And also the other chap in the interview, Craig, I believe his name, Max Models. I'll put links to both in the description below. Cracking folks. And I've actually had a response to the question I asked on Peachy's video, another video, where they were interviewing I think they're just talking to each other. I think it's their second Let's Talk TT. It got me thinking, because they were talking about, it was that video, yeah, because they were talking about a layout in a landscape, which is obviously what you can do in Engage. And it's something I've really grown attached to the idea of, and it's something I really would like to do from all my layouts, is layout in a landscape. Think about the one in the garage I mentioned on the stream, if you've watched that, where I'm not doing Leamington Spa, but you're going to use that idea of having an LMS and Great Western stations next to each other, because they're my two big runners now. My two favourite railway companies, and it's sort of a bit neck and neck, really, if I'm honest with you. And at the minute, the LMS is in the ascent, shall we say. I think that's how it's going to be. Is they're going to be sort of neck and neck, but one's going to be in the ascent occasionally for me, and that's a perfect place to run both in the garage. And I suddenly thought, I could get it a good decent layout in double O in that, but could you imagine a TT120 one? And that got the brain box thinking. The other thing is, I am atrocious at saving money. I'm going to be honest. I'm not financially ruining myself every month, but it's like, you really should save some. So save a bit, maybe save a bit, maybe don't spend that, save a bit. And it got me thinking. Well, Double O's got an Engage. Got this huge second-hand market. It's an enormous second-hand market for both of them. Engage tries to fly off the shelf a bit more quickly than Double O stuff, but like the £9 carriages I got. I mean, I don't need those. I've just told you folks, I'm not doing the LNER, but they're two Thompson LNER Thompsons. So yeah, it's like, yeah, with TT, because there isn't that huge second-hand market yet for the UK stuff, and the stuff that is being announced is going to take some time to come out. And I thought, well, you've got to stick to your guns though. If you go for this, you've got to stick to your guns. You've got to just do LMS Great Western. So what's the important questions I need to know? Those couplers look funky. What are they like? Okay, one of Peachy's videos. Now actually Craig let me know that Peachy actually done videos on that, so I scrolled through his vast library, found the one, and their NEM sockets, same as the Engage ones, they fit the DAP easy shunts. That's all I needed to know. The DAP easy shunts are really expensive for how many pairs you get, but they are the ones I'd go. As soon as I knew that, that's fine, it's fine, brilliant. Next one is the Dutch is going to have a front coupling, because I know the A4 and A3 and A1 didn't, and I'm like, but I kind of want that, because I can't fit the loop in here. If I got the train set, it'd have to be a point to point, like this one, but just more, because it's more, you can get in the same space. It does. Tick tick. And I've got to admit, I really love the HM7000, and I even have I've got my old phone here, and I've created myself a nice Hornby TT120 wallpaper, and right at the bottom there I've got both the Bluetooth control things set up already, so that the phone is set up, ready to go. There's plenty of battery life in that. It's just been charging because it was off for so long. There's plenty, the battery is pretty good in that already. It should be still, just going to plug in and just see how it lasts now. Not being used but not charged. But I've got a massive long USB lightning cable for that to charge it, so it's not really an issue. But I love the idea of total freedom. I've resisted screen-based controls for so long because I work with computers, I don't want to look at another screen. But then how HM7000 works, I'm actually pretty excited for that. So yeah. So basically, that's the big news. And so tomorrow I'm at the NEC, and well, so if you're watching this tomorrow, it's already tomorrow, already technically Sunday. So I'm at the NEC, and I will be looking at the TT stuff. So I'm really excited for that. And as I said, that my TT controller lit up. Okay, right. Anyway, take care all, stay safe and be well, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.